Furious Sophie Cunningham blasts truly embarrassing Seattle Storm owner as WNBA's trans debate boils over. Shows the type of leader she is. WNBA superstar Sophie Cunningham has slammed Seattle Storm co-owner Celeste Keaton amid claims she called two young women ing insane for their courtside protest against trans athletes in women's sports. Cunningham starred for the Indiana Fever in a win over the Seattle Storm on Tuesday night, but the build-up was dominated by her controversial comments on protecting female athletes, taken by some as a slight at the trans community. During the game, fans in the front row held up signs in support of Cunningham, which they claim led to a furious courtside spat in which one of the Storm's co-owners hurled abuse at them, something the team has since apologized for. Now Cunningham has broken her silence on the incident, writing on X, "I truly believe there is a safe space and love for everybody."
Wet boots ruining your mornings? This silent, fanless dryer gently dries boots, shoes, and gloves overnight while helping reduce damp odors, so your gear is ready when you are. Want to get the best verified deal and see full details? Visit grabdeal.us/4 right now.
Biological girls, biological boys, trans women, and trans men. You can disagree and still be kind. Bravo to those girls for standing up for what they believe. Truly embarrassing of the co-owner. Unfortunately shows the type of leader she is. Two young women left accused Seattle Storm co-owner Celeste Keaton of calling them ing insane and berating them over their support for Sophie Cunningham. Cunningham, 29, recently insisted women shouldn't have to go against biological men. The two young fans at the Fever Storm game proudly brandished a sign declaring their support for Cunningham's views. It read, "Thank you, Sophie, for speaking up for girls." The pair were also wearing t-shirts made by XXXY Athletics, a clothing brand that stands up for women's sports, and was founded by former national champion gymnast Jennifer Say. Despite insisting they were being super respectful throughout, they allege Keaton approached them and berated them in the middle of the arena. They told Undivided's Brandy Cruz, "We were just sitting there with our signs, holding them and watching the game, and we were being super great. We hadn't said anything to anyone else, we were being super respectful. We were just holding our signs and cheering for both teams." Then this older lady Keaton comes up to us, and at first I think she's going to be nice, but then asks, "What are you guys doing?" Or something like that. "Jesus loves everyone." That's what she told us. I know. Then she said, "I hope Jesus can forgive you for what sin you've done," and then she told us we are ing insane. The girls then mimic Keaton pointing at her head. She then said, "For you guys to come here and pull this S**." Storm Majority owner Ginny Gilder later said in a statement, "We are aware one of our co-owners made comments to two fans in attendance at last night's game. Everyone who attends a Storm game deserves to feel welcome, and we remain committed to creating an inclusive environment where every fan is treated with respect." WNBA star Cunningham took to X to slam Keaton and called her truly embarrassing. People gathered in support of Cunningham in Seattle before the game started on Tuesday night. The girls also alleged that nobody in the seats around them spoke up in their defense, and the incident left them in tears. Cruz claims she attempted to get security involved, but was told to email the Storm's front office. In a recent interview with ESPN, Cunningham spoke about the backlash to her views and doubled down, saying, "I got a lot of negative feedback about me hating trans, and I'm like, I never once said that. I think that I am here to extend love, but I also think with that love is truth, being honest. And I want to protect young girls in a locker room or young girls in sport who shouldn't have to go against biological men." Cunningham then continued to speak out with a not-so-subtle Instagram post in the days after. Taking to the social media platform, the WNBA star shared pictures of her arriving before one of the Fever's recent games, with the caption, "I said what I said." There was also an anti-trans rally near the arena in support of Cunningham before Tuesday's game. Cunningham smiles as she warms up ahead of the game against the Seattle Storm on Tuesday. A crowd of a few dozen gathered outside the arena to promote statewide initiatives 638 and 11. A crowd of a few dozen had gathered outside Climate Pledge Arena to both support Cunningham and promote statewide initiatives 638 and 11, which would bar transgender students from participating in girls' athletics at Washington schools. Media members asked to speak to Cunningham and Clark postgame, but neither player was made available. Kelsey Mitchell and Monique Billings addressed the media instead, alongside head coach Stephanie White. When White was asked about the rally and Cunningham's recent comments, a Fever public relations representative intervened with the following statement. Neither our organization nor Sophie had any knowledge of this demonstration and no contact with its organizers, the statement said. Our only goal as a team, whether at home or away, is to win basketball games and make Fever fans for life, and we are united in that mission.